Hi, welcome to Bonita's Kitchen and thank you for joining us. Well, today I'm excited to bring to you this simple little recipe for homemade ladyfingers. Now, of course, you can buy them pretty cheap, but making them, I guess, is just more rewarding and very flavorful. I want to make them because I want to bring a recipe in the next week or so, making those. And if this recipe interests you, stick around and let's get started. Now this is a very simple recipe, and as you can see, with simple ingredients. We got 3 eggs, 1/4 cup of sugar, a pinch of salt, vanilla, 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoonful of baking powder. I got some confectionery sugar and a good old lemon. So what I'm going to do first is crack these eggs into 2 separate bowls. So we'll put the egg white into one, and then as I'm going back and forth, and not to get any yolk in the white, and then I'm going to put the yolk in the other side. So I'm going to continue doing that with the 3 of them, and I'll tell you what's next. So that's the last one. Now you can do this shimming whichever way works for you. I just put it into the shell back and forth until all of the white is out. I'm going to go wash my hands, clean up right here, and I'll tell you what's next. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to start blending my whites of the egg, and then add in the sugar. The 1/4 cup of sugar is going to be less 1 tablespoonful over into the yolk and the rest into the white. But I'm going to start blending first till I start getting those white fluffy, no. Okay, so once we get that much done first, then I'm going to take a tablespoonful of the sugar and put over here on the yolk, and take the remainder and put in with the whites. And we need to blend it until it gets stiff peaks. You can do it with your blender or with your handheld whisk. So now that's all you need to do with that. I'll just put my blender over here out of the way. Now I'm going to take the spoon and just whisk this around to get the sugar all mixed in through, and almost like it's like a little paste there now in there. And that's all you need to do with those 2. So what I'm going to do now is add in there my teaspoonful of vanilla, and then we're going to add in all of that yolk, with the 3 egg yolks with the sugar in it.
All that good yummy stuff.
All that good yummy stuff. And now we're going to fold it together. So I just want just a pinch of lemon zest, and don't overfold the yolk into this whites, because we want to mix in some more ingredients, which is 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoonful of baking powder, and just a pinch, less than a 1/4 teaspoonful of sea salt. And we're going to go just a little sift first, and then we're going to fold. So we'll do this 3 times to get it all in. So now we're going to do the last sift and fold in the rest of that dry ingredients. So now that's all you need to do there, and that's what it's going to look like. It's just going to have that nice little, I guess, fluffy look to it. So now you would need to get yourself either a plastic bag or a piping bag, and don't put a tip on it. We're going to leave it opened like this, and I'm going to put that batter into it. So again, just a pipette bag, and then scoop all of the batter into it, and turn your oven on to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, because that's what we're going to be baking these at. But I'm going to show you all of that as we go, of course. I'm just going to put all of this delicious batter into this bag, because now we're going to be making those delicious ladyfingers. That's all of that delicious batter in there. You pull up on the sides. I got it into this little bowl because I don't want for it to start running out the bottom, not yet. And I'm going to reach for my pan with a piece of parchment paper on it. Now, I'll show you what to do next. So, pinch the top of the bag. And if you don't have one of those decorating bags, use a plastic bag because I've done it quite often. Just take the corner off the bag. You're going to make 3-inch long, I guess, ladyfingers, about a 1 inch wide, and we're going to have them about a 1/2 inch apart. Not that they're going to go together, but just in case you get that one that wants to hug up to the other ladyfinger and take their space. Now you can have them all perfect, that's fine too, but just as long as you could make 3 inches long and 1 inch wide, and keep doing that till all your batter is gone.
It looks like you're about almost an inch in thickness too.
Yeah, I think they're inch in thickness,
Yeah.
about that, because they puff up too, Raymond. They come out really nice, and so I'll continue doing that. So pretty much, you don't have to be fancy about it, like you said. When it gets into the oven, it's going to do its own thing anyway. I want to keep it all on this parchment paper, so I never cut it very fairly. So I'm going to just kind of make way just to get them all on there. I'm trying to get one more out of this now. So now I'll put mine in the oven, and I'm going to show you what this looks like when it comes out. But if you got a little, if your pan is full, you got a little bit left over, go over the ones that don't look like it's got much on it and just give it a little bit more, and that'll just soak down into the batter when it gets in the oven.
So you're going to be putting them in there now for...
I'm going to be putting it in there, yes Raymond, thank you, for 12 to 15 minutes. That's all you need, until they're a light golden brown, and when you touch them, they're a firm feel to them. But they'll puff up nice there. And
temperature-wise?
Was 350 degrees Fahrenheit, yeah. And preheat that oven before you put it in there for sure. And that's all you need to do there.
Okie doke.
Our homemade ladyfingers are baked. And like you said, 12 to 15 minutes depending on your oven. And here they are.
Oh, it
They
smells.
are lovely. I'm going to show you what they look like at the bottom, show you what you can do with them next, and most certainly recipes you could make. Yum. Endless. Gosh, now how lovely are they? Now you can wait you got to wait until they cools down to do anything with. So they're a light golden brown on the top and on the bottom. And I'm just going to pull them over onto my cooling rack on the side, and I'll move this tray, and I'll show you what else you can do with them. See these two young fellas stuck together, or young ladies, and just pull them apart like this. No worries. This one is taking on a different shape in life. I'm going to now use some confectionery sugar to go over the top. Now this is if you just want to jazz these up, to put them out on the table. They have, if you got company over, with a nice pot of tea or coffee, or if you want to make a nice recipe, which I will in the next week or so. But right now, this is it. It's as good as it gets. So now I'm going to have a little taste of these over here. I'm going to have the one it's just a little bit, I'm going to say, out of shape than the rest, because they're not perfect. I love it. Nice and firm, soft inside. That powdered sugar is wonderful on it. Oh my gosh, if you ever had ladyfingers before, store-bought, totally different. This is the best. Yum. Drop the ladyfinger, delicious.
And don't break your nails.
Just going to say, I can have confectionery sugar up over my face, and my cameraman is not going to tell me. He's just not going to do it. He's going to enjoy every minute of it. Well, again, this is it. I wanted to make this recipe today because I need it for a recipe that I'm going to be bringing later. But I also like giving them to our grandchildren. They like dipping them in chocolate and just jazzing them up their way. And now we're good to go. We'll have all that ready to go. So if the recipe is going to be down below, remember it's not a lot of work to it. 3 eggs. Simple steps. Follow those and you can keep bringing them out every week. So if you're having trouble finding a recipe down below this video, send me a message at bonita'kitchen@gmail.com. You can also visit us on our Facebook page at Bonita Kitchen or on our website www.bonitaskitchen.com. So before I go, I'd like to thank our paid members. Thank you for supporting our channel and sending us a message each week. We love reading them. Also, to all of our subscribers, thank you. And for our new subscribers, we appreciate you joining our channel, and we post a new video every week. And again, I want to make a big shout out that we're trying to bring back some of our old videos with refreshing them, because each one sometimes got 2 and 3 different recipes in one. And we're going to bring those back to you so that you got easy access to upload them. So again, I'm not going to take any more of your time. On behalf of myself,
and me, of course,
Raymond, and our team, and from our kitchen to yours,
you have
a wonderful day. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo to you too.
Join us by the sea, a journey in culinary. Join us by the sea, that's where Bonita will be. We've got tablespoons, bankers, frozies too, soups and stews to name a few. Moose, beef, Irish pea, that's odd. Beer batter cod, feta jigs, breads homemade, blueberry duff, apple bake. Are you ready for this jelly? Don't forget pork bang belly. Join us by the sea, a journey in culinary. Always an open door. Bonita's Kitchen to yours. Bonita's Kitchen to yours. Bonita's Kitchen.